Alrighty, hello, welcome back to another Chronostory stream. Before I begin grinding, I'll show my gear as I'm gonna make customary at the start of every stream. So everything is the same except for yesterday we got upgrades to the hat, which is 26 stat, and the shoes, which are now 22 stat. I still want to upgrade the shoes a little bit further, hopefully to 25 stat, so that's what I'm going to be working on today, but I'm mostly just going to be grinding in 104 for experience and for some dex crystals, and yeah, let's get it going. I'll just take 1 minute to get set up in Discord. Alrighty, let's do it. I mean, the Outlaw gameplay is not really all that exciting, so I don't know, man, it is what it is. I'm enjoying the peaceful side of things. It's very low effort, it's very relaxing. And yeah, I guess the plans for the scrolling today, I've got about 175 plus another 40, at least 40 crystals, so like 200 chaos crystals, and I'm gonna put that all to work on the shoes for my pirate and then some gloves, sorry, not gloves, a cape for my mage. So I'm gonna be probably putting like all 200 crystals to work there. So yeah, we've got a lot of rerolling to do, and hopefully the scrolling goes good as well. And then I'm leveling pretty well. I think I started at 150 today, so I've got 3 levels. This will be a 4th coming up. I don't know what my stopping point is going to be for the Outlaw. I'm thinking 160 is a little too soon. It's definitely at least 170, but possibly 180, depends. I feel like it might just be 170 though. It's a lot of effort from 170 to 180. Oh, I fucked up. So what I was doing is, I've got a whole buff party set up and I did not invite myself to my own party with the Outlaws in this channel. But like I separated my buffs so that I can have more buffs. I like have 2 different parties, but yeah, I was not getting additional experience for a moment there. I might reset my tracker and see what my new rate might be. Should be a much closer to like 75. I mean, it helps when I roll a 5 or a 6 and not a 2, but can't do much about that. I'll do a quick megaphone. Why is that not going through? What did I do? What? What do you mean rich text? Whatever. Alright, reset my tracker once again. So yeah, before when I was grinding on my Outlaw, I wasn't really using Hyperbody and Haste, but I kind of like using Haste, even if I need to like remake my party every buff cycle. The Haste helps me get around the map quicker, and I feel like it might be slightly better for my experience rate, but I haven't really confirmed that. At the very least, I can at least get Miso up as well, and get Hyperbody, which should save a little bit on potions. What a nice whisper. Very wholesome. I'm always so surprised to see like how many people actually watch my streams and stuff. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, I still consider myself like really small, but I've got a lot of people in game that's like, you know, I've seen your videos, seen your streams, I really like it, and I've only got nothing but love and positivity, so yeah, I really appreciate that. Seven, hello. I remember you saying 7 last time. What is the deal? So yeah, later on, we're just going to be rerolling all of our capes. It's too hard to find a cape with like good base stats on it, so I have no choice but to reroll these, even though the odds of rerolling them are really bad. Like the max stat is 14, but the chance of getting 11 or higher on rerolling is 25, like 1 in 25. So it's already pretty brutal. I'm not looking forward to it. I think I'm gonna deplete all of my crystals really quickly by doing this. And I haven't farmed Apex Corneans, so I haven't really like had an opportunity to upgrade my glove. Like, I don't mind Apex Cornean, but the experience rate's a little bit lower, so I don't really want to go there unless I particularly need the materials, but I do, because I've been in 104 all day today, and you can see how many green crystals I have compared to the red ones. I need a lot more of the power crystals, so I do have to go back to Apex Cornean probably tomorrow. But I prefer this map. My game sounds feel like a little bit high. Alright, this is the annoying part. I now split my parties up. Young Gutted, hello, how's it going? So I need to like leave my party, add myself on my mules. It takes a little bit longer, but it's just good to kind of get everything. Came in from the Smegger, good to see you. Sorry I have to like burden the server with the Smeggering, but you know, it's common. But yeah, so we give ourselves all the buffs now. I also have a spot in my party, like, because I'm doing it this way, I have like one spot, so technically anyone can join me. But then after I do that, I sell everything from my equipment. Nothing here, so we sell all this. And then I can go back in, and then I need to add myself to my other party, like this, and then we're good to go again. So yeah, it's a little bit more downtime in between buff cycles, but it kind of is what it is. At least I get haste, at least I get hyper body. So I like it. I like this yeah, this way. This better than drones? No, it's not going to be better than drones, my dark cause. The only reason I'm here is mostly for the dex crystals. I'm stocking up on dex crystals, but it's only going to be like 10% worse than drones. So it's pretty negligible, the difference in the experience. Haven't played this game since I was a kid, but you're having so much fun. Chrono's really a great experience, especially for those returning to the game. It just has so many quality of life changes that like make the gaming experience far exceed what we remember it to be. So yeah, absolutely, it's fantastic. But yeah, so Dex Crystals is the main reason we're at UFOs, not because they're more experienced or anything, but it's a small experience hit to get better, to get the crystals we want, and we can also get some overalls here. But I'm not really looking to upgrade my mage's overall. You played the game when you were younger for like a year and only made it to level 40? Yeah, I was similar. I never really got all that far in like old school MapleStory. Like I only returned to Big Bang and like achieved, you know, 4th job then, but 4th job in Big Bang meant nothing. As for the old school experience, I don't think I ever got above like level 60, to be honest. I don't think I got to experience 3rd job, but I honestly can't remember that far back. Made more progress in one day in Chronostory. It's really nice, kind of the progression curve is very weighted to early progression. It does get a little slow in like the 60 to 70 level range, but if you're funded, then you can really get through that pretty easily. But if you're unfunded, it is a little bit difficult. But generally speaking, the progression is really good. Really, really good. And also there's the baby chicks as well, which is like part of the event where if you're over level 70, we're getting additional drop rate, so that's these ones here. But if you're under level 70, you're getting an additional 50% experience, which is just insane. You can get 2.5x. You played Sin back then, you remember always looking at DKs and being like, damn, you wish that were me? Sins do a lot of damage in this server, however, their mobbing and AoE is not great, but their single target on damage on bosses is probably, if not the highest in the game. It's definitely up there. You made a DK level 64. DKs are also pretty good, but I think their 4th job is, their 3rd job in Chrono is a little bit lackluster, but everything else feels pretty good on DK. I need to reactivate this. Alright, let's go. But yeah, I mean, every class in Chronostory kind of has a relatively good 2nd job because they all have mobbing skills, so it's only when you're worried about accuracy requirements like warriors and brawlers that if it's your first character and you don't have Blessing of the Fairy, then the accuracy requirements can really make things difficult. But everything else is pretty good. And yeah, I mean, you know, Balte said we should be expecting 4th job hopefully like late May. So that would be exciting. It's been a little rough, yeah. First character warrior is going to be rough, no doubt. You know, the quickest way to level in Chronostory is just to go to the highest mob that you can possibly kill with your accuracy in consideration. If you're level 60, you'll probably find yourself at like level 80 Jewel Ghost Pirates or something. But if it's your first character, you really can't go that much further up than your level because of the accuracy. It's kind of cool at the same time though, it's forcing you to relearn the scrolling and whatnot. Yeah, the other aspect that's like unique to Chronostory is the scroll vending machine, and you know, it's a reboot experience, we don't have trading, but It's really good when you feel like you're contributing to your own progression, you know. None of the scrolls you find go to waste. They all can, you know, translate into scroll vouchers, which translate into upgrades for your character. Your low dex only put 40 into dex. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard initially. If that's your first character and it's a warrior, you will struggle to hit higher level mobs. What am I missing? I'm missing something. I think it's my turret. Yeah, oops, didn't have my turret down. My bad. Alright, and my dice as well? No, that's not ready yet. Oh, it is ready. 6? That's pretty good. You're currently farming Toro Maces. Toro Maces have pretty poor experience, to be honest. If you're level 64 and you can hit Toro Maces, what would I recommend? A lot of the range classes are good in Aqua Road because they can hit, you know, crappies and they have a really abundant spawn. But that's not really going to work for a warrior. I'm not too sure about the warrior early game. I think if it's at all possible, you're mostly farming them for 60 spear attack. I see. You're obviously not farming it for experience. Fair enough. Of course, fair enough then. But yeah, if you were farming it for experience, I think Mateons would be one of the better spots. Hopefully you can hit them, but at 40 dex you might not be able to fully hit them. You're saving up for them when you get your skis? Yeah, back in the day the skis used to be like the best DK item out there, and what are they, level 85 or something? They're still really good, but obviously when you get to 107 and you get the Omega Sector weapons, that will be your endgame weapons. So while the skis are absolutely really good, you don't need to, you know, overcommit into them. Pretty much whatever the first pair you get, 60 it up, and that'll keep you going to 107 pretty comfortably. But yeah, it's always nice when the warrior weapons have accuracy on them, like the fishing pole, also really good. I'm gonna check Chiefs if it's up, just to like show the power of bossing on this character. And it's pretty good. It is up, that's kind of perfect. Yep, who would have thought? Did someone just join the map? They did. Good timing. Excellent timing, it's poetic. But yeah, this is I really like I really like bossing on the Outlaw, to be honest. Just, the damage feels really good with the turret and the bird as well. We're slaying this one. Slaying it so quickly that I have time to do another boss before my teleport rock comes off cooldown. Alrighty. So yeah, we have time to do another one just because the cooldown rock the cooldown for the teleport rock is 1 minute, and that was killed a lot quicker than that. So I'll kill Nanan as well while I'm here. And then we'll get ready to teleport out of here. All about that optimal, you know, timing. Nice. Didn't really get anything, but that's okay. And then we move back here, and then we're good to go. So that's like, I'll remember to do that in another 9 minutes or so. But yeah, I want to rotate as many cheap Kentauruses as I can into my gameplay. Can't wait until 80s you can move the overalls. Yeah, those overalls are really, really good, providing a lot of stats, and yeah, they drop abundantly from gobbies, which is, once again, not the best spot for a warrior to farm, but gobbies are one of those mobs where, you know, you can kill so many, so you can get a lot of drops. .120 accuracy is also really high. That's pretty good. That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. Especially on your shoes and the bone helm. Yeah, nice, nice. Honestly, I've got spots in my party, like, anyone can join my channel and I can give Rage, Hyper Body, what else can I give? Bless, and what's the last one? Haste. But yeah, anyone can literally join my channel, but it's literally for the first person only, on, on channel 113. And just make some noise in the free market and I will add you. Your gloves and speed Icarus cape scrolled so badly. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You know, the endgame cape is the Pink Adventurer cape and it's semi-difficult to pull. You need a lot of Gachapon tickets, but once you do, there's the reroll system that allows you to reroll clean gear, so you can pretty much guarantee a 4-attack Pink Adventurer cape. So any other cape in between doesn't really matter. Until then, you want all your Gachapon to go into Lith Harbor until you get that Pink Adventurer cape. But yeah, it's always nice to feel strong early, you know, even with like lower level gear. Oh, I did not put my turret back down. I gotta remember that. When I go for a boss, I gotta put the turret back down as well. I don't know, what's the balance of my sound? It still feels like, to me at least, that this is very loud. These fucking UFOs make such a dissonant noise. I'd rather put my music a little bit higher. There we go. You were looking at the gacha loot table in Myth, but it's harder to get the magic Pink Adventurer cape and you got that one. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know why it's harder. 4 of the classes need the weapon attack one. Only mages need the purple one. Why is the purple one rarer? And you happen to get it? That's even more unfortunate. Yeah, it's so sad. Oh, I did not put my stat points in. What am I doing? Well, that's like another 40 damage there I was missing out on. Oops. Maybe it's a little low now. I think it's one of those things I like to think I like the most about the server is that it's solo self-found type of deal. Yeah, I mean, having played the trade version of the server as well, I did thoroughly enjoy that too, but given that this was the direction they had to go with the game due to the RMT issues, I think they've made the most of it. They've made it as good of a reboot server as can possibly be with the, you know, the scroll exchange functionality. The feature is really, really good, really unique, and you know, a good solution to not being able to trade. As you've gotten older, you've gravitated to ARPGs and mostly play solo self-funded. I've always been a bit of a solo grinder myself. I do wish that party play was a little bit more viable in the game to like incentivize me to play as a party, but it just so happens that the best experience rates are all, you know, solo gameplay oriented as well. So it kind of is what it is. I wish it wasn't necessarily that way. But yeah, everyone's unique and that's perfect for you. And I mean, it is my style of play as well, but part of me kind of feels a little guilty, I guess, for playing like, you know, such a solo game in a way that it could be a little more sociable, more party-based. But, you know, I'm sure they're going to release some better maps that will actually make partying viable, and that's going to be a lot more fun. People have complained about like the lack of socialization in the game and that being a deterrent for them, and it's a fair enough criticism. It just comes down to, you know, what you value in the game. But yeah, types like you and I don't really care for that. Alright, so we're about halfway. After this, what do I want to begin with? Let me see how many Gachapon tickets I have. 176, not bad. We'll dump that all in Omega Sector. And then I'll do the re-rolling of my shoes and my mage cape. And then we'll do some scrolling. So I'll NPC all of my shit. Nothing significant here, correct. I actually need to put these capes into storage. We'll pull those out later. You tried Reboot for like a month and the partying and bossing actually deterred me from playing? Yeah, that's interesting. Like, I think, was it the sheer volume of those things that made it exhausting and deterring, or was it something else? Because I think the volume of that sort of thing would deter me, but I don't think partying itself would necessarily be a deterrent. I think everything combined kind of makes it a little bit too much sometimes. I think I can relate to that. You got to level 200 and something on Paladin. Oh, nice, nice. But yeah, I can relate to that. I think the best comparison would be when I played Lost Ark, and that game is insane. It's like you're incentivized to create as many characters as possible and do as many things as possible, like as many dailies, as many, you know, bosses, weeklies, all that kind of shit, and transfer them all to one character. You were incentivized to play a million characters, and it's such a bad way of playing the game, to be honest, but yeah, that's just how the game was set up, and I played that style of game for such a long time, so yeah, I can definitely appreciate how it would be draining at times. Alright, it was more than that. There was a lot of things you didn't like about it, fair enough. I mean, I look at GMS these days and I could not see myself playing this game. No chance. Just grown out of it. And that's my concern for Classic as well, you know. When I think it's going to be like GMSified, which is not a word, but I'm kind of like coining that term just to mean like, you know, it's going to have its own GMS spin on Classic. I think that's what exactly the word is they were using to sell it. It's not necessarily the style of game that I think I would enjoy. Like already having like chaos scrolls in the game and a little bit more complexity on the scrolling side of things, and yeah, I'm not sure. I don't mind the skill balance changes, but everything else combined, you know, teleport rocks probably being in the game, a lot of other pay to win possibly features, I don't know, but I am scared of what that might be. I definitely don't want a pay to win experience, so I'd be shattered if that's what it was. I kind of fear that that's what it might be as well. Alright, I think the cheap Chronostory should be up as well, like very soon. You don't think you're going to play Classic? I will play it, but I don't think I'm going to stick with it. I'm definitely going to approach it with an open mind, but I don't think it's going to be the game for me, and I think I'm going to be back on Chronostory really quickly. Like, I'm the type that enjoys, you know, like multi-clienting, buff mules, mule story. I'm a unique breed, but yeah, I mean, I don't think Classic is going to be for me. You never know though. Maybe the socialization is gonna, you know, hold me down. It's gonna be nice playing with a lot of people. You're happy with Chrono, the auto loot scroll system, the super slow experience progress? Agree with all that, but do you think Chrono is a super slow experience progress? It's probably, I would think, one of the quickest that we have. I'm missing something. I think it's the chiclet buff, yeah. I always check my buff meter. I should be like 2 rows -1 and then figure out what's missing. So let's go back to Kentosaurus, which hopefully is up. It's up, yeah, cool. Oh fuck, I had wings activated. I can't handle my wings. Oh my god, I must die. I don't have my auto loot set up for bossing, my auto potting set up for bossing. You're saying in Classic you won't have the scroll system and the auto loot. Oh yeah, those quality of life features we've come to like appreciate and almost like struggle to live without, to be honest. Yeah, totally agree. Yes, yes, it will be 1x, right? I mean, oh god, I cannot handle. I'm still like not comfortable on the Outlaw completely. Alright, there we go. That took a while, so I should be able to teleport right back. 13 seconds still, okay. No, totally appreciate that. Yeah, 1x is going to be extremely slow. It's going to be a long time before we get to, you know, the point in the game where we are in Chrono. A year-long investment, basically. Like, are you ready for that? Most people probably are not. Nice. 5? Perfect. Perfecto. Alright, so yeah, we're looking pretty good. I will do another 25 minutes of grinding, which will probably get me like close to like 30%. I did want to level 5 times today to 155, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Even off stream I probably won't have the time, but that's okay. I gotta ease up a little bit on the second character. Obviously we've already got our level 200 Ice Lightning Mage, so I can be a little more conservative with my progress here. Oh, it's Dave and he has another character. Oh, damn. Oh, I was gonna say hello. He has a 162, he also hit 200. I don't know what his second character was, it looked like a mage. Please tell me it was not a Fire Poison Mage. He got to level 200 on his Fire Poison Mage. If you tell me that he created another one, I might lose my mind. Sometimes even now you're only level 64 and sometimes you felt like the levels are sluggish. In Chronostory, yeah, it's that 60 to 70 point being really difficult. It's really difficult. Like, the best experience rates you might get as a warrior is like 2 million, and that would probably require some level of funding. Like, getting 2 mil without funding is going to be difficult. And even then, you're probably looking at least like 40-minute levels. I'm not sure exactly what your experience table looks like, but yeah, it's rough out there. The best way to do it, which you can't possibly do unless you're funded or have, you know, friends to help you, is to kind of get someone to leash you. So Gobbies is an excellent map for that. Like, in theory, I could leash you a Gobbies and kill all the Gobby houses for you and just get you to literally, you know, stand still and hit Slash Blast, and you'd get a ton of experience. Highest you've ever gotten is 1.1. Yeah, you're gonna feel the slow burn of like the 60s levels. And you're unfunded, it's totally understandable. But yeah, if you wanted to truly farm for experience, I feel like Mateons would be good to give a go. They don't hit too hard. Others would say like Master Death Teddies, but they're gonna hit way too hard, so yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just sit back and enjoy the journey, you know. Don't be like me who's always like, you know, oh, where's my best raid? Where can I go? You know, that's just like my flawed style of thinking, and I can't help it, you know. I'm always thinking of ways to like play optimally and do things as efficiently as possible, yeah. You might go crazy if you think the way I do. Yeah, exactly. The drops are also really important. It's really good, yeah, especially if I was starting a new character. I'd most certainly be farming mobs that were related to the drops that I wanted, because you don't really have too many scroll vouchers in the early game, and actually farming your own scrolls is a lot better. Yeah, that's a good strategy. I wanted to see how many eggs I have. How many eggs do I have? 31, that's not many. As long as you don't burn out, the experience will come. Getting those scrolls stocked up for your endgame sets won't just come and go. Yeah, I totally agree. You're a tad bit confused on how you should scroll level 80. To be honest, I would suggest not overcommitting in scrolls for gear that you're just going to replace in 10 levels. You want to try to find the balance. I think scrolling your weapon really well, so your sky ski in this case, I mean, yeah, 60 that out, but like, I don't know, like if the battle road is a really good item, the level 80 overall. Like certainly, I think you can gear the level 80 stuff out and then don't upgrade that until you hit 107 or 100/107, like 107 for the weapon. I wouldn't bother with a level 90 set if you're just going to replace it shortly after at 100, but if you feel like you need the additional power, then yeah, investing into that set. The thing is, like, when you hit third job, your rates go up a ton, and so you don't really need to worry too much about gear between the level 70 and level 100 range, because it's the quickest leveling experience out there. It's like straight from 70, boom, you blink a little bit and then you're 107 and you can kit out for like your endgame gear basically. So yeah, just find the balance between not over investing early but also investing in like what you think you need. So, you know, I wouldn't touch any 30% scrolls or anything, for instance, until I'm level 100, 107. So just 60ing everything and then using that for a while. It's hard to know where your accuracy and stuff will be sitting at to decide on going some dex into it or strength or a little bit of both. I think the level 80 glove is not that good because it only offers the flat stats, but the level 70 glove, the Dark Husk, is a really good one to invest in that will probably get you to level 100 on the glove slot because it has accuracy as well. So I think combined it has more stats if you take accuracy to be like 1-for-1. Like at level 80, Dark Emperor is pretty much it for overalls, right, for the warrior? The Dark Emperor is the glove, correct? But yeah, you can certainly use the level 80 overall, the battle road, and I wouldn't really recommend the level 80 glove unless it's like on the mobs you're already farming. It's an overall. But the level 80 overall is good. That will keep you going until level 100, like certainly. Oh, correct, there's no higher overall. A lot of people, like all the endgame players, only use top and bottom. No one is using overall, but in theory, an overall could be better if you hit a lot of 30s on it. But long story short, it's good to use, you know, just use it until you get to 100 basically. You can 60 that out and you'll get a good amount of like dex and accuracy off that. Sorry, I thought the Dark Emperor is the glove. That's why I keep speaking like you're talking about a glove. But you mean the overall. Yep. I'm gonna need a rebuff shortly. Yeah, pretty much overall's not endgame for Thief or Warrior, which is kind of interesting. You hadn't done a whole lot of research on what people are doing on this server. Yeah, I mean, if a level 100 overall existed, I'm sure they'd be using it, but all the endgame players are using top and bottom, like the level 100 top and bottom. Yeah, no, Chrono's quite different, and I think it's because all of the base stats on the gear are quite inflated. They can roll a lot higher than the stats could back in the day, so the long story short is that the higher level gear is like almost always going to be the best. Alright, I'm gonna rebuff. Leave party here, invite myself over here, accept this, and then buff. Alrighty, and then NPC. Nothing good. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, then we're back. And then invite myself again, and then we're good to go. Oh, I didn't leave the party, right? Leave, invite, boom, 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 boom. Alright, we're good to go. That didn't take too long. You've been saving all these 60 dex scrolls for overalls, and it's fine. You can just, you know, invest heavily into the level 80 one. Use all of them on your level 80 set, and then yeah, you're from there on you're using top and bottoms at level 100, but you're good for the next 20 levels basically. I wouldn't worry too much about that. It's not a big deal. Where is my turret? Let's put that down. Do that. Alright, cool. So for like Thieves, they still use the level 90 top bottom instead of the level 100 overall. But I kind of theorized that the overall could be better if you hit like, probably the line is about 630%. I think you're going to struggle to make a top or a bottom that's better than the overall combined at that point. Would you happen to know what helm high level warriors are using? I believe the level 100 helmet does not drop from any of the common mobs. So I think most of them are using a level 91, and I think the level 100 one is not even good apparently. So I'm pretty sure they're all using level 90 helmets. I saw my friend Shaman stream, he's using the Dark Grace helmet. He says that only drops from a field boss, Eliza. He drops that and then he re-rolls it with the Chaos Crystals. So that's what he's using, and he speaks on behalf of high level warriors basically. I'll take his what his actions as the right way to go. But yeah, it's an endgame consideration. Once again, not something that you need to worry about like right now. I think the reason for that is that he wants a helmet that has strength on it. The higher level they get, the less they're dependent on the accuracy, and they really just want to maximize their strength, all the warriors, but I could never play warrior. I would hate min-maxing, like balancing my strength, dex, accuracy. It would be challenging. I can appreciate how difficult it is. Alright, how long are we in? We are 12 minutes to go on the grinding. I might do one more dice buff. Oh, I've probably missed Kentosaurus. I don't think I'll go back. Fuck it, I'll check. I'll check. It spawned. Oh, no one's farming Kentosaurus at the moment. Interesting. Okay. That works for me. Alright, cool. Eat some of that. I don't want wings, I want to deactivate wings. Yep. Ah! I can't control my outlaw. I'm crazy. I knew it, fuck. I knew I couldn't jump that far again. Anyway, you find it pretty fun, and you know you're really low level, but kind of proud of yourself staying low dex the whole time. Yeah, it's definitely commendable. Dex equals less damage, yeah, absolutely. Low dex, good. Alright, nice. Like 10 seconds of farming in this map until we can teleport back. Alright, dice buff. Rolled a 6. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll take that. 5 or 6 is good enough for us in this map. You don't know how the Chaos Crystals and stuff works? Yeah, you don't need to know about that for now, but it's definitely good to hold on to it. The Chaos Crystals basically are an endgame currency for re-rolling. Yeah, they're extremely important. They're an endgame currency for re-rolling base equipment. You can re-roll the stats, so I'll show you that in about like 10-15 minutes time. But yeah, you can re-roll the stats of your base equipment. It requires 1 Chaos Scroll, and then some of the leaf free drops, the spirits and the scales, they burn through extremely quickly. So I will also show you how quickly they burn through. So it looks like I might have a lot, I definitely do not. But they are important. The thing is, when you're re-rolling gear, it's difficult to get, you know, a good outcome. If the equipment has only 1 line, it's a lot easier to get a good outcome, but if it has 2 or 3 lines, it's extremely difficult. And I've done about all the 1-line gear that I want. Like, the hat is... The shoes on the pirate is the only, like, strength. It just has strength, it doesn't have dex. And then for the mage, the helmet is the only one that just has int and it doesn't have anything else. Those ones are like the best slots to reroll initially. But now that I'm done with them, I'm not done with the shoes on the pirate, I'll be doing that today. But now that I'm done with the mage hat, then, and most of my other like 1-liners, I have to move on to rerolling 2-line gear, and that is a lot more improbable. So you're gonna see some of the struggles with that. But yeah, it's an endgame currency. Basically, you have to do the mandatory quests in Omega Sector, Aqua Road, and Leaf Free in order to get access to some of the crafting and the unwelcome weapons, and yeah, you'll get to it, you know, in due time. But for now, just know that they are important. So anytime you see a Chaos Crystal, you should be fist pumping, basically. Any 4th job leaks? No, chair. I wish. We don't have any 4th job leaks. Balte's, it's literally just Balte, so, you know, he's only gonna leak what he wants. It's not like classic with the pre-download and boom, data minage and game over. We're not gonna get any leaks, and you know, with Vaft no longer like working on the game, I used to have like separate conversations with Vaft, and like occasionally I'd find out things that maybe the rest of the player base didn't necessarily know, but that's not a thing anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm not gonna know anything before you, Cha. No worries, young gutted. Thanks for stopping by and asking a bunch of questions. I appreciate you. Alright, I think maybe at the end of the... Yeah, at the end of the 7 minutes for the hyper body, then I will move on to the re-rolling and scrolling. Thank you very much for the follow, young gutted. Appreciate you. No worries, have a good one. How long does it take for 110 to 120? I think it depends a lot on the class. Some classes will be a lot quicker than others. Outlaw, for instance, will be one of the quicker classes. But Bubble Tea, yeah, what class are you? But in general, I would guess it depends how funded you are. For me, I could probably do it in less than 5 hours. I think that the levels would be like, on average, less than half an hour each, but that might be optimistic of me, I'm not sure. I will say if you're very good, 5 hours, but probably more. It depends on your class. If you're a warrior, maybe a little bit more. If you're a bowman, definitely a lot more. I'm just gonna change my tunes, bear with me for 1 sec. Alright, last 5 minutes of grinding. Got another 36 eggs to redeem. It says the odds of the Easter charm, like that medal, is like better than 1 in 200, but I've talked to everyone and, you know, we've kind of come to the agreement that those rates are complete bullshit. I've definitely redeemed over 1,000, if not a lot more than that, and so have they. And neither of us have gotten the Easter charm, so I'm inclined to believe it's rigged, but who knows? Maybe I'll get it when I least suspect it. Again, I forgot to put my turret back down when I left the boss map. I keep doing that. Oops. Nice to know that right now, because you're grinding at 104 with Outlaw. Outlaw, easy peasy. Easy 120, no problem. You're gonna love it, Bubble Tea. Just do what I'm doing. I think this is the best way to rotate on the map. I don't like climbing down ladders, so I'm not really focusing right now, but if I were focusing, I'll focus for the next 20 seconds. I like climbing the ladder and then dropping down manually. That's my preference. I don't like going down the ladder like this. I don't like doing that. It doesn't feel as good to me, but it's up to you, I suppose, personal preference. So yeah, go up the ladder up here, and then I like to drop on the right side of the wall. And then catch myself before I fall. And then yeah, I think going up and down is also really good, as opposed to going in like a rectangle. I don't really think that is as good. But yeah, you're gonna be loving Outlaw. Why does it feel like your Ice Lightning level faster than Outlaw? Is it because it's able to hit all 3 platforms at once? Yeah, definitely, Jinichi. The Ice Lightning is going to be better. All the mages are going to be better because we can hit 3 platforms at once. We're getting decent rates here, don't get me wrong. Our experience here is not bad, but none of the classes in the game will compare to the mage just because of this map. If you take away this map, mages are not the best, you know, the quickest farmers in the game. But this map is just particularly broken for all mages, Ice Lightning included. What's your warrior's friend stream? Yeah, no worries. He is a Shamana. You can find him on Twitch and YouTube. He streams like opposite timing to me, so probably like 12 hours from now, literally, is when you'll find him on. So yeah, we're on other sides of the world, but he's great. You're gonna make a Crusader after your DK? Yeah, he's the guy for all the warrior advice. He only plays, like, he loves warrior. He's actually like 198, about to hit. Did he hit 199? No, not yet. But like, he is on the verge of 200. So the man is absolutely putting in some demonic, inhuman hours at the moment. And I couldn't be prouder of him. Like, I felt that same adrenaline rush that he did before hitting 200. It's just, I don't know, something courses through your veins and you get a dose of energy. Alright, so we got over 30%, not bad, not bad. Maybe there's a chance I'll get 190, 155 off stream. Maintain that like 5 levels per day threshold, which is not going to last long. It's getting long. I've been farming at 104 for better experience, but I really need to go back to Apex Cornean, so like I can't sustain this rate. I've already come to accept that. I need Power Crystal ores. I've not been farming this, so we'll leave it there for the grinding. Let me just set up all my dudes, and then yeah, let's move on to Gachapon and scrolling. The good thing is I've done all my quests. I've done the Leaf quests, Omega and Aqua, so I can do all the rerolling on this character. I don't really need to move things back and forth. I'll clear my inventory first though. 22, that's not good enough. Man, I'm finding like nothing on the overalls. But let me just show you what I'm going to be scrolling today. We're going to start with Gachapon, but for scrolling, okay, I've got 4 overalls, 1 glove, 1, 2, 3, like probably like 13, 11 capes, and these capes all need to be rerolled. None of them can be scrolled immediately. I got to reroll them all first, and then additionally, I can start moving this stuff. I've got a glove. All these shoes need to be rerolled as well. Another overall, hat, and I think that's it. So it's a decent haul, but not nearly as many as we had last stream. Last stream I did so much scrolling, it was insane, and I upgraded all of this, but like these are not even where I want them to be honest. But yeah, we've got all this to do, and I actually need to take the capes from my main because I'm going to be re-rolling them first. I think there's just one of them that's like 10 stat that I might not re-roll. Like, I might not re-roll this, I'm not sure. Let me double check. I think the odds of 11 and higher is ridiculous. It's like Musketeer Cape. I'm just searching this on Chronostory decks, and I can show you guys as I search it because it's always good to know of this. But if I bring this up, I've got the wrong cape, but anyway. And change this to turquoise. Scroll down, stat roll calculator. I really should drag this. Oh, whatever, it's fine. I should do like this. Stat roll calculator, select these two, and then select the P total to be 11 or higher. It's 1 out of 45. It's ridiculous. I need 45 chaos crystals per 11 stat cape. It's impossible, so I don't know. I'm still gonna try it because I don't have anything else to put my chaos crystals on, but yeah, it's gonna be a challenge. Without further ado, let's just begin. Let me go back to town. I'll send out a Smega and then we'll go. Weekend time. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's start with the Gachapon. We got 181 to do, and if we get an earring, then, you know, happy birthday, but we probably will not get anything, but at the very least we get some crystals, which always help for making chaos crystals. I'll turn the game sounds up louder too. I love the sound of the scrolls passing and failing. Earring one time! Hello, please. 77. Hello, hello. 737. Nothing so far. Fuck. Sonic, my man, how's it going? Good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm 32 years old. I'm old. Alright, nothing so far. Fuck. Smelt all? Yes. How many more do we have? 31, not many. That's okay. Yeah, you're the best, man. So wholesome, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Alrighty, no love on the Gachapon, that's okay. Let's move on to the re-rolling. Let's do re-rolling now. So I'll take us back to Leafree. We're gonna re-roll shoes and capes. I'll start with the shoes, that's probably the more important one. And then we'll do the scrolling. So if I go anywhere in Leafree, come back here. Sorry, my game sound is gonna be extremely loud now. It's only loud for the scrolling. And then, yeah, let's do this. So I'm looking for 13 base stat and above. These two are actually 13 already, so 13 or higher. I don't need to worry about them. But everything else that's not 13 or higher, I need to unlock and then re-roll. How long did level 200 take? Well, we hit it like last weekend, Extreme Shots, so however long the server's been out for. I want to say like 7 months, 8 months, I'm not sure. Something in that vicinity. But anyway, let's do the re-rolling. So the odds of finding 13 and higher is like 1 in 9 for the shoes. So hopefully in 9 clicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, but beautiful. So under 9 is like always high roll, basically. So let's do the rest and hopefully we go well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Nice. That's just what the doctor ordered. Boom! First tap. Nice. This one is 12, but you know, I told myself my threshold is 13. Oh my god, it re-rolled the exact same thing basically. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Rough without Fort Job, it is pretty rough, yeah. I think mages have it the best. I'm probably getting the best experience rate of anyone on the server, but I definitely don't play the most, which is why like there were a lot of people that, you know, leveled quicker than me. Last one here. We've done really well so far with the re-rolling. Just bring it home, just bring it home. This one's taking a lot longer, and boom, max stat, 16. All right, fantastic. So we got 7 good shoes to work with, and that took a lot less crystals than I expected. I'm gonna quickly craft like another however many more crystals I can craft. Oh, sorry, that's gonna be so loud, guys. So I can craft 4. I can craft 4 with crystals, 4. And then I can craft another 46 with crystal ores, so 46. And we've got another 192. That 1 in 60? Is that 1 in 60? Only you would tell me the odds. But yeah, I'll take it, I'll take it. 1 in 60, and I'm gonna turn that thing into, you know, nothing. I'm gonna turn it to dust in any moment. Let's do some capes. Now, on average, it's gonna be 1 out of 45 to get 1 cape, 11 or higher. Like, that's the odds we're working with. If it's 10, I'll probably take it. But my point is that I will probably only get through like 5 of these at most with the chaos crystals that I have, because it's just so improbable. So get ready for some misery here. This is gonna be fucking misery. Scrolling 2 lines is like brutal. It's fucking brutal. But let's just see if we can get lucky today. 1. I'm gonna count the first one. 2. 5, 5. Like, I might stop there. Even if it's not 11 or higher, I'll at least hold a bunch of 10s. It's not my favorite, but yeah, I mean, I can at least hold it and work on the rest. Yeah. I mean, I'm not happy about 5, 5, but it is what it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blue is not good. 8, 9, 10. First time watching, usually watch Dino Fries. Yeah, I'm always lurking in Dino Fries stream. I tend to not talk in larger streams because, I don't know, I don't really want to divert any attention away, but I'm always kind of like needling Dino every now and then, and yeah, I always see your name in stream shots, so lovely to have you here. 6 and 2. Like, just get ready for some misery. Just get ready. It's gonna be misery. I need to like brace myself that like, I am not finding anything good anytime soon. Like, I need that mentality. So many blues and none of them are good enough. Ooh, there's a good juicy one, and that was well under 45. That was definitely under 45. That was within like 30. Nice. Let's bring that down here. I mean, 12 is good, but like 14 is max. I can always want more. All right, here we go again. God. Oh my heavens. My chaos crystals. My precious chaos crystals. Ah! Oh my god. 10, I'll hold it, but again, we don't get excited for 10. We get excited for 11 or higher, and barely even then. Like 13 or 14, I'll really get excited. But this cape slot has like pissed me off to no end. I've been so unlucky on all of my cape scrolling. I found 2 perfect 7/7 capes and completely bricked the scrolls on both of them. And I only went for 60s, I didn't even go for 30s. 5/5, again, it's okay. The 5/5s, I'm gonna need to put like at least 3 30s on. Like, I don't understand. Oh, nice, a fellow Aussie. Fantastic. I am down in Melbourne, but yeah, pleasure to have you here. All right, let's lock that and keep going. How many do I have left? 115, I mean, sure. But yeah, again, 10 is like not really all that good. I need to pass so many 30s on a 10. My goal is ideally 24 stat overall, but I might settle for 23. Thank you, Kai. Surely scrolling will go well today, surely, right? Surely. We gotta get through the re-rolling. Ugh. It's not even changing, it's just gray. Oh my lord. My chaos crystals. No. No, it's blue every time and it's still bad. This 10 stat, once again, is like not what we get excited for. 6/6 go, we got 1/6/6. That's our best one so far. And even then, like, it's not even good. So, let's see if we can do 4 more, hopefully, with the chaos crystals that I have. 87. I can do another 4, hopefully. This one's 9, I'm definitely real-rolling that. I'm streaming your stream in Discord because they're too lazy to open it. Those guys, those fucking guys. Thanks, bro. Alright, let's go. Do it again. My chaos crystals, please! Ooh, it's purple, but like... Purple 11 is like the minimum on purple, I'm pretty sure. Like, this is disappointing. The defense stats are really high, but it's only 11. It's only 11. I'll take it, but it feels like it's better than it should be, you know what I mean? It's a defense purple indeed. Like, it's a bit of a bait, but 11 is 11, we'll take it. Waiting for that 6/7? Oh, you fucking Gen Zers. 7/4. Again, not bad, but like, can I really not hit anything above 12? It's purple and it's a bait again. You fucking Gen Zers. I can't stand the generation. I feel so old. How many am I down to? 65 left. I think I can get through both of them if I settle for 10s, which I don't really want to, but I might just, because I can get a million caves. It's the chaos crystals that I need, so I might settle for 10. Please, it's okay. You look you look old as well. Uh-oh. Ooh, 12, not bad. That's our second 12. That's our tie for the best. And then last one for now. Hopefully we can get this in time. 11 or higher, ideally. It'll have to do. I am 12. It'll have to do. It's okay. So like, all I need to do now is think of my scrolling strategy for these. So I'll unlock them all, but basically, I've got anywhere between 10 and 12. I think the 10s actually need 3 30s on them in order to meet my goal. So they're so rare, which is like, as in scrolling 3 30s in a row is so rare. The 11s, I'll go for at least 2 30s, and then the 12s, I'll just go for 1 30. But either way, I'm clearly burning some fucking 30s, so yeah, that's what we got going on today. All of this, we're gonna scroll. 6, 7, oh, Shawnee, not you two. Fuck, man. Hey, it's Mark. Alright, cool. Let's do some scrolling. I think I also have some mage stuff to scroll, a little bit of stuff here. I might actually start with the mage because it's a little bit less important to me and therefore a little more anticlimactic. So I want to finish with the big ticket item, which is the cape. But I'm gonna do the, yeah, I'm gonna do the stuff that's on my mage first. Hazel, hello. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so 5 overalls, 1 glove. Sounds good to me. Let's give it a go. I'll get some overall scrolls for int. Let's just get like 10 of them, why not? And then I think I need a SP reset to scroll, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. AP reset, sorry, I meant to say. Gareki, hello. Hope you're doing well. You guys are all here in time for the scrolling. Everyone is chilling, you know. I don't mind, but yeah, when I'm grinding, it's like dead in here. And then when I'm fucking scrolling, all you degens come out and you want to watch me suffer, and I respect that. All right, let's do it. Cause you smegged? I did smegger, but when has that ever like made you come in when I'm grinding? Okay. 27 is pretty good, but this one's low defense. 26, 26, 25, and 24. Let's do it. So, I like to do what someone described, and I'd never heard of this term before, pyramid scrolling, where I one-tap everything first, I call it round 1, and then I see what survives round 1, and then we go into round 2. So that's how I scroll. And yeah, so I one-tap everything, and let's go with that first, and see how we go. You're asleep? You hear me suffer indeed? You demonic masochist. If that's the word, I think that's the word. Alright, so let's bring it out. Here we go. Great start. Fantastic start. Beautiful. Beautiful start. Yes. Yes. Great stuff. Aha. Oh, so poor. So tragic. Alright, we got one. Yep. That's more like it. Ooh, we got 2. Alright, suck it. Yep, we got 2 out of 5. Eat it. Alright, so this one is dead, and I'll just sell it to get it out of my system. And then we've got 2 survivors into round 2. So this one's 29, which is not even good. This was my lowest one. Sadist, that's the word I was looking for. And this one's 30. These were my 2 worst ones, but anyway. Let's see if they can survive another round. Beautiful! Beautiful! Alright, how about you, Mr. Green? Uh-huh. I probably should let it go at this point, but I'm scroll rich. A microphone sounds really good. Which brand is it? Sorry, I missed that comment. No need to hit me with the passive-aggressive triple question mark. This is the HyperX Quadcast. That was passive aggressive. All right, so let's move on. I'll give it another tap. You know, I'm kind of scroll rich. I'll give it another tap. What? 46 to go. Let me get some more scrolls. Get another 5. So what are my goals on this in theory? I need a 60 stat. I think that's the goal. So my current one is 55. 55 is my outlaw. 51 is my, this guy. 737 minus 626. Your logo sounds good. It's made yourself. What is my logo? Do you mean my thumbnail or my YouTube display picture? No, that one I got commissioned. That was not myself. I wish I could do that. Alrighty. So, what's the answer? 637 minus 626. Oh, sorry, 737 minus 626. If I look away from the chat, I think I can figure it out. It's 111. One more month. Okay. Thanks for that little quiz. Basically, I think my goal... Hey, Puppet's here. Oh my god. Okay, let's scroll this. I need at least like 3 more to go, basically, before we even consider anything else. I am in the right mental state. Boom! No. It's still here. There's still a chance. Please! Are you motherfucker? Alrighty. You also create logos, banners, and emotes. Would you like to take a look? I mean, I don't particularly need it. Maybe you can DM me off stream and I'll reach out, but yeah. Bro said boom. I mean, I was trying to reverse psychology the system. Ah! Motherfucker. No. No. Another day, another getting fucked by the game. I'll do 1 glove as well, just for fun. The glove doesn't excite me. I literally need 5 out of 5 30s. I literally need 5 out of 5. Like, I'm not gonna sweat over 1 pass. Alright, GG. Okay. Well, that's it for the mage. Let's move back on to the pirate. Pirate time, let's go. Oh my lordy lord, you're so gonna get timed out. You must chill. Alright, we're back. Okay, so I'm gonna do the shoes first. With any of the 13 stat, I'm looking for 25 stat and above. So I need 4 out of 5 on the shoes if they're 13 stat. And if it's 14 or 16, I might scroll it slightly differently. We'll see. He answered your twin. Are they 2? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, alright, let's scroll some shoes. I think I also need to SP reset to scroll this, so let's do that. AP reset, whatever. Might need 1 more. What? Why can't I buy it? Hello? Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, AP reset. Strength like 200. Dex like 500. Alright, cool. I need some adrenaline music again. This is far too... Oh, it kind of kicked in, but nah, I'll switch it back. I do have Insta. It's that exact handle. I'd rather you message me on that, to be honest, if it's like anything like unrelated to what we're doing now. But I am still kind of easy. Alright. You didn't know R was a stat? I don't know what that's referring to or what I missed. Anyway, shoe time. Let's do that. 10 scrolls here, ready to go. Yeah, the 13s are gonna really need to hit. They're gonna need 4 out of 5. Pyramid scroll, and let's see how many survive. Yup. This one's 15. Okay, 15 went. Nice. 13. Alrighty, not looking good. Not looking good. Oh my lord. And the 16, the max stat juicer, please? Ooh. Alright, so we got 2. 2 out of 7. But the 2 that we hit were on our higher base stat ones, which is good. This is dead. Yeah, fuck off. Don't confuse me. I'll drop it. Alright. And these 2 are looking good. Let's see if they survive another round. Ooh! How about this one? So this one here is already 21. If one more 30 passes, I think I'll finish with a 60. I don't really need to overgreed. I think we're just going for 25 and call it a day, but we need at least one more 30. So one time, can we get it? Yeah, Dave. It's Dave, who's also 200. He made an ice lightning. Oh. I'll take my shoe back. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Please, one time! No! It's okay, we have more slots, we have more slots. We have more slots. Ooh! It's time, it's time. Okay, do I dare? Do I dare? Do I dare 30 it for the moolah, for the money? 30 it? You're nasty, you're nasty. Lock in 27. Alright, you guys are fucking crazy. I might just. I just might. Let me think about it. 25? Go big or go home. Do not do it, no. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I might just. I think I might. Go home. I am home. Hello, Black Sheeps. You're scroll rich? Do it, do it, do it. Alright, please. No, fuck you all. Oh my lord. Baited. Baited. It's an upgrade, I guess, but, you know. Do I even want to try to re-upgrade this? Maybe. I don't know, man. Alright, let's sell this. Let's sell this. We got an upgrade. I can't complain. Let's move on. I've got one glove to do. Let's give that a little go. I think I might have scrolls already. Yep. Alright, bye-bye. And then I've got one hat as well that we'll definitely need to start with a 30. Uh-huh. Look, you have 35% to boom, but a 40% chance to fail a 60. I know what the odds are. Why are you typing it, Fluid? Are you trying to console me? Because it's not working. Alright, anyway. 16 stats. So my current one is 26 total. And this is 16. So maximum of 28. I think I'm going to 60 it. I blame Fluid. I also blame Fluid, yeah. I think, like, maybe 60 it until it fails and then use 30 to support it. I'm not sure, actually. I think I'll do... Yeah, I think I'll 60, like, the first 3 or so, and then see how that goes, and then decide based on that. So, if this passes, yep. And then if this passes, yep. And then if this continues to pass, no. Well, then at this point, I definitely have to 60 it. So, sorry, 30 it. I definitely have to 30 it. So once again, this is Fluid's fault, but we're gonna try to redeem this one. Fluid! Okay, that one's over. GG. So, nothing else on there. Let's move on to the capes. I think I can scroll the capes here, actually. I don't need to bring them back to my main. So, once again, the requirements for the capes are brutal. They are brutal. How many scroll vouchers do I even have here? I don't think I have many on here anymore. 25? I might just need 25. I might just need it, but I'll start with like 15. So, once again, to reiterate what we're going for. Any 10 base stat must have 3 30s on it. Any 11 base stat must have 2. 30s on it, and every 12 base stat must have at least one 30 on it. So I'm opening 30s on everything. So, let's do it. Hey. Okay. Ooh, I've got 4 so far. Alright. Ooh! Damn! Alright, I think I got 5 out of 10. You're only aiming for 23? Well, when you're in the chat ground relish, you make me aim for more than I say, so I don't know what to say to that. That's what I think I'm aiming for, and then when you open your mouth, I tend to go higher, as you just saw, so we'll see. Let's see how the next round goes. I'll clear the ones that are failed out of here. You can't go higher. Who knows what I can do? That's the luck, yeah. Alright, so these 3 made it. Were any of them the 12 stat ones? No. So all of them need another 30. My 12 stat ones both failed, I think. Yeah, this was 11 stat. It's 14 now. This is 14, it was 11. And then these are all 13. Okay, so I need 30s on all of them again. Let's do it. How many capes do I have? I still got 5 more. Alright, let's go. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, I passed 6? I passed 6 out of 10. Oh no, this one's failed. Never mind. Alright, all good. Yeah, all good. Alright, let's go. Round two, here we go. Yep, I didn't make any mistakes, all good, let's go! Oh, no. Please! No, please, just one! Ah! Please!